All right, so we are winding down time trials here for new entries. We are officially live on the interwebs. The Wire Designs YouTube channel is live here from Dragway 42 for the fifth running of the Little Bucks Hootenanny, the Battle Axe Vickers Transmissions Little Bucks Hootenanny presented by CJW Solutions. So we are live on the internet. You have friends and family back at home trying to tune in and watch. They can do so by going to YouTube, type in Wire Designs Live. It should pop right up. You'll see our mascot on the thumbnail. His name's Hooter. Hooter's on the thumbnails. Yeah, he's got an open face and a long ash. So I did not.
Lanes 5 and 6. Junior dragster clash time trial to the staging lanes. Junior dragster, we need you to the staging lanes 5 and 6 for your time trial. Just in time lawn care juniors. So as we wind down with our junior dragster time trial, I'm just going to do a quick overlay of the rules here at the Vickers Performance Transmissions Little Bucks Hootenanny, presented to you by CJW Solutions. So this is an all 8th mile event, all 8th mile, all classes. Double entries permitted. No car or driver may run more than 2 times per round, regardless of class. We are on an AccuTime timing system with crosstalk for box and bikes classes. This weekend's run order is Derek Innovations box, Schweitzers.com no box, Liguori Racing Superbike, and Just in Time Lawn Care Junior Dragster. The box ET brake is $7.99 and faster. The no box ET brake is 5 flat and slower. No throttle stops. Any device that manipulates track position not in 100% control of the driver is prohibited. Diesel delay boxes must be removed in no box. All drivers are expected to stage in a timely manner. Deep staging will be honored in no box. Round 1 buy runs are based off a random tech card pull. After that, potential buy run is awarded to the best winning reaction time of the previous round. Ties will be broken by best package. Buy runs do not carry over. If an even number of cars, if there is an even number of cars, the buy car will have lane choice and remains eligible to earn the buy later in the program. It will be a re-entry round format for box and no box only. It will be a buyback format for bikes and juniors. The re-entry buy run is determined by the best losing reaction time from first round. No entry can receive a second buy run unless all other remaining entries have also received a buy run. No switching lanes once in the staging lanes. Once the lanes run out of even left-right pairs of cars, the remaining drivers will be paired from front to back, and any late arrivals to the lanes must go to the tail end of the single file line. The lead car will have lane choice. Entries for box and no box will be paired by reaction time at 8 entries or less on a pro ladder and will be reladdered each round. The higher qualified car has lane choice. After the head of staging, dial-in may not be changed and must be displayed to the opponent. We have a 2-minute rule to fire up to the burnout box. After the burnout box is a 30-second clock. Cars are considered paired when past the line at the head of staging. The driver may only switch vehicles with the race director approval. New entry time trials on Saturday and Sunday for those cars. For Saturday and Sunday in the morning. Getting towards the end here, trying to look at what we got here. No gold cards. Additional IHRA rules apply. Infractions may result in disqualification, suspension, forfeit of entries, and or money. And as always, the race director decisions are final. So those are the rules here for the Little Bucks Hoot. TJ, you got something to say? A little test there? We're live on the tubes? Yeah, so
we are live on YouTube. The Wire Designs Live is a go.
Right.
And also, a special announcement for those that may have wanted an event shirt, but they sold out super fast. We're going to do something a little special.
Yeah,
so,
we're going to run Schneider after Junior.
it is officially live also on the Wire Designs website, racewire.com/shop. You may purchase an event tee through the website. So we sold out of dang near everything. If you still want an event tee, you can go on the website and purchase one. You'll put in your shipping information and everything, and then I will ship you your shirt. So we ran out of the majority of sizes in the event tee category. I just published to the Wire Designs website the event tee in the store. You can purchase an event tee through there, and it will ship out to you within 2 weeks. It won't be this coming week with 4th of July. I'll order the materials probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. They'll go into production the week of the 7th, and probably ship out the end of that week. So if you missed out on an event tee, we ran out of most of the sizes. It is live on the Wire Designs website, racewire.com/shop. I have youth sizes on there. We didn't offer any youth sizes here, but I added it to the inventory. So youth extra small to youth extra large, adult small to adult 5X. They're live on the website. If you want a tee, you can get one still.
So there you go. There's the update with the apparel. And TJ will be up here calling some shots with me up here in race control for round number 1. And we're going to get ready to boogie here shortly. We just got a junior to run, and we're going to start doing some track prep. And we're going to get ready to rock and roll here. Main event Saturday. The kickoff party of the summer. The biggest little buck race in the land. You're part of this Vickers Transmissions Little Bucks Hootenanny. Presented to you by CJW Solutions. We have a lot of cars from a lot of states. The sun is out. The clouds are rolling by. That old ornery Mother Nature, she threw us a hand yesterday, but we came back tenfold, and we are ready to go here today. So, double entered box, you are on standby, and we'll be calling you to the lanes here in just a minute. Attention in the pit area, Fred Squires. Fred Squires, please check your cell phone. We did send you a text from Race Control. So Fred Squires, please check your phone. The ladies in Race Control sent you a text with a question, I believe, pertaining to your tech card. Okay. Oh, to his number. Okay. So Fred Squires, please look at your phone. Also, a friendly note, guys, safety is our number one priority here at Dragway 42. We have a lot of rigs on property, and a couple footnotes is, first and foremost, it is 10-mile-an-hour speed limit in the pit area. 10-mile-an-hour speed limit. You must be 16 years of age or older to operate a vehicle of any sort. So any motorized vehicle, you must be 16 years of age or older. Junior dragsters, you are not to be driving in the pit area. So you're not to be driving your junior back to your trailer. Please, when you pull off the track, roll up to the ET shack, grab your slip, and park your hot rod and let your crew come get your car. That is a big, big no-no. That is your one notice, your one warning. You cannot be driving your junior back to your trailer. At this time, attention in the pit area. This is a round number 1 elimination call. I need double entered Derek Innovations box cars to the staging lanes. Double entered box to the staging lanes. Should there be an odd number, 329X, John Rankle, you are the wait and see by. So once again, this is a round number 1 call. I need double entered Derek Innovations box to the staging lanes, and should there be an odd number, car number 329 X-Ray, John Rankle, you are the wait and see by. Double entered box, we need you, and we need you now.
Once again, we have called round number 1 of Derek Innovations box doubles. Box doubles. Only my doubles, please, to the staging lanes. Lanes 1, 2, 3, and 4 are open for y'all. That is box ET doubles to the staging lanes, please, for round number 1. We're about to go live on the racetrack. So before we go into the national anthem, we do this, I think, religiously here at Dragway 42. We'll put the first pair in the water box, one at the ready line, and then go into the anthem. So we'll pull down the first pair and the second pair, and one goes to the burnout box, one goes to the ready line, and then we go into the anthem, and then we go drag racing for $6,000 here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Derek Innovations Box ET.
Transmissions. Little Bucks Hootenanny, presented to you by CJW Solutions. We've had our sleeves up and we have been grinding hard. We are here 400 plus strong at the biggest little dollar drag race in the country. I believe we've earned that badge. So we're going to roll our first pair in the water and we are going to get ready to go. And I can't say enough how much effort this track staff, from the starting line to the squad, to the gate, to the ladies up here in race control, to our staging lane officials, they have made it happen. We have been busting tail, and it could all be done, could not be done, honestly, without your guys and gals' cooperation. So we're going to get our first pair in the water, and we are going to get ready to rock and roll. So welcome to the Hoot. It is main event Saturday. And with that being said, all right, we're ready to go. So if you all could please rise if you're able. Gentlemen, remove the headwear as we play the anthem for the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. It helps if I turn it up. I got broken race fire.
And here we go, pair number 1, day number 3 of the Vickers Performance Transmissions Little Bucks Hootenanny, presented by CJW Solutions. Left-hand side, we're going to kick it off with Mike Jurasek, 442, the ET for the 2021 American chassis. And David Point makes his bed in Delphos, 721 for the Chevrolet.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tej, we are ready. It's been a long time coming, year number 5. And we have the return of the CJ and TJ show up here in race control, buddy. It's time to go drag racing here at the Hoot.
Tough break for Dave Point. Clips it 3 thou red. Jurasek 27 and 9 thou under. And that will christen the day.
It will christen the day. It's like shattering the champagne glass or the bottle on the boat. What's the front of the boat called? The stern?
The front.
The front.
It's called the front, guy. Like
Joey Stojakovic now. We're in Pennsylvania, Summit Side, 476. Alongside Columbus, Ohio's, I believe that's Zoe Webb in the S10 dialed 668. Mom and Dad watching on as she stages up the pick-em-up truck.
Zoe Webb, 27 in her pocket. She's perfect, 000, but can't make it work. Tough break for the young lady. Perfect, take enough to bust her out 58 thou. Joey, 027, 3 thou under, and the double bust out goes to Joey.
So this man, Summit Side, he put the ice skates away, and he's back in the Chevy too. The alias is Chaz Michael Michaels. Legally known as Chris Mancini. Allison Park, Pennsylvania, the 62 Chevy 2 637, and young Miss Sarah Vergatz. Valley Side out of northeastern Pennsylvania, 5-8, the target right-hand side.
What was the ice skating technique in that movie that was banned in all countries?
The Iron Lotus.
The Iron Lotus. So that's what he needs to call that thing.
Yes, so the Iron Lotus, Chevy 2. Cocked, locked, ready to rock, tree fires. We're out of here, and Chaz Michael Michaels about to fly in the Lotus. 013, take a $122 to be one above 0. Vergot 71, and way over. Not going to work there as Chaz Michael Michaels, the Olympic skater, man.
Off with it.
Off with it.
Off with it. That's a little bit of a throwback. He hasn't said that in a minute. Next pair, left-hand side, that is Ron Biondo, Macedonia, Ohio, 672 for Ron. And Ryan Pickens, the Pickens Metalworks dragster, 477 on the board for Ryan.
Something about a pumpkin-colored Oldsmobile, buddy. I am not a biased man by any means, but I think the greatest car ever built was the one they quit making over 22 years ago.
You're not a biased man, but you will show favorites.
Yeah, well, you know.
Big jobs.
So Ron Biondo, Ryan Pickens. Pickens out of retirement. That is the Fred Krikora, formerly owned Hot Rod.
It looked familiar, but you know we can only see the booties of these things, so it's kind of hard to tell them all apart. They're all pretty big to me.
They make the rock and roll go. Oh, Mo, TJ.
Tough break for Ronnie Biondo, the old bubble. 12 thou red, but Pickens was ready. 9 dead 2 for Ryan Pickens, 11 total.
Yeah, comfortable and cool 11 thou package for Ryan Pickens. As he'll boot, scoot, and boogie into round number 2. And Lindsay, well, she's going to have to punch a ticket in the reentry window. Now, that's going to roll up Summit Side, Steve Hurt from Columbia, Ohio, the 82 Camaro, 623, along one of the Crowell boys.
So it's got to be the Crowells.
It's a Steve, it's a Michael. They switch cars. I don't know, but they all have beautiful, pristine race cars. Hey, something about an Olds baby, 687. He lets go 006, and he is your winner as Steve Hurt is 5 thou too early. And LaGrange, Ohio's Crowell Machine will be 006, 9 thou under. Not a bad lap.
Not a bad lap. I mean, when Steve gets that ticket, he's going to hurt a little bit, but it'd be like that sometimes. Next pair, left-hand side, Brandon Walk. Everyone calls him Whack, but I'm pretty sure it's Walk.
So the Whack Attack.
But
it's Walk?
Is it? I think it's Walk or Walk. I don't know.
I've never seen, like, you know, when you put two vowels next to each other in a name.
Usually doesn't work out well for it doesn't work out well for us. But Mr. was it 562? What do you win in that practice tree race?
Was it 582 or 562?
We used to call him Mr. 562. But he looks over and sees a guy I haven't seen in quite some time, Steve Soretich.
Yeah, leaving Steven Soretich, Strongsville, Ohio, 489. Yeah, Steve's been here and there and everywhere. Many wins up there at that track Northwest.
Well, he shouldn't have this one. Brandon Walk in full control left-hand side. It goes to Brandon. 8, take 8, safe 33. To be 41 total for Brandon Walk. Soretich, 50. And 410 thou under ain't going to do. Next pair right inside. That Mopar belongs to Paul Kochi. 640 for Paul the New Yorker.
Yeah, Paul Kochi doubling up today in the Mopar. The Demon dialed 640, yeah. Cody Jordan, Summit side. 473 for Cody. He is a diehard local. Big 42
big
guy.
42 guy.
Yeah, I mean, how couldn't you be?
So Cody Jordan, 473. Paul Kochi, 640. Well, I'd say Cody's got a coupon because Paul Kochi's half off. It goes to Cody Jordan.
What the hell was that?
You like that?
I like that.
You like that?
How do you like them apples?
See, so it works out great. So, obviously the coupon worked. He's 15, take 5, dead 6 to be 21 total. But say, Cody were to screw that up, coupon's expired.
Right.
Coupon's expired. Didn't work.
I am convinced you have a total notebook of this stuff.
No, I'm just acoustic.
Kevin Boring, Summit Side, 477. And I believe that says Scott Dummett. That's what the screen says. 532 right side.
Oh, the puns, we can go with this one. Just wait. Just wait and see how this race goes.
So the Dummett's going to try to sit on top of the Summit.
See? You're already there.
Yeah, here we
You're
go.
already there.
The folklore of Charles James Yeager.
It's like my partner said, Kevin Boring and Scott Dummett. Gosh darn it, Scott Dummett. 005 red for Scott. As Kevin Boring was ready, 004. In 22 thou under, holding a little bit. But Kevin Boring goes the next round. Next pair, right inside, the Goob, Justin Griever. 641 for the new to him pick-em-up truck.
They don't call him that,
It
do
says
they?
it on the screen.
Goob.
It's act like I'm making shit up here. He looks over and sees Mr. Not on File. Well, we can name this one.
So, 531.
Are we a high gear dragster?
I don't think so. I guess, we're about 8 seconds from finding out.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. Or 5.31, give or take.
So, Goob. Let's go. Here he comes. Goober. 10 red. And Summit Side, your winner, 30 and 2 above 6 to be 56 total. And Goob Man, 10 red and 11 thou under.
Yeah, goobed it up a little bit. It happens.
Nacho now, Chris Wallen. In the Ralph Parise Prepared Race Tech 456. And Evan Stacy, the young man making the trip from, I believe, Beaver Creek, Ohio, Xenia, Ohio.
Southern Ohio, maybe Indiana,
Yes.
maybe Kentucky.
I believe they're right up the street from Kilcare.
I believe so,
around
too.
there.
Somewhere around there.
The young man started his own business. He is a fabricator. He's a painter. A jack of all trades. 480 the dial-in, Evan Stacy.
Nacho, I believe, just flinched a little bit. It happens, the best of them. But Evan was ready. Look at that. 003 for Evan Stacy and 510 thou under. That's one scoop shake away from a nice little package.
Yeah, that could have definitely been a sub 5 total with ease, but I don't know what happened to Nacho there. A little trigger happy, but he'll be back for re-entry as Isabella Ritchie, Evansburg, Pennsylvania, 552 Summit Side, and Courtney Grisey, the Huffer car, 422. She was deep in the program last night.
Oh yeah, she went 4:19 at like 2 a.m.
at 167 miles an hour.
I couldn't fathom that.
In 660 feet?
Yeah, no. Don't sign me up. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
So, Ritchie and Grisey. Ritchie, 23 and 22 thou behind. Courtney Grisey. How about one dead, 4, 5 total? 5 thou package for Courtney Grisey, 001 dead 4. Ritchie, 23, tried to play catch-up. Well, she got there first by 18, but she broke out 36 thou doing it. Courtney moving on.
Last night's $6,000 champion right inside, Matt Daddis. In the third-gen Camaro, going to hang the hoops. 634 for Matt. And Michael Derrick, is this our sponsor?
Yes, it's one of our sponsors with Derrick Innovations. He's the fab guy, the chassis builder. Does beautiful work, man, and a long-time supporter of the Hootenanny. And as you said, 518 Summit Lane. Once again, we have only called double-entered no box on your first entry. So only your first entry for doubles have been called to the staging lanes. Box. Derrick Innovations box. We've only called your first entry for your double. You need to be in the staging lanes.
6,000 separate him. It goes to Matt Daddis. So Mike Derrick had the tree. He was 13 up front, but can't run that pesky number. Daddis, 19 take 30, safe 17 thou, and he keeps on his winning ways.
So once again, we have called Derrick Innovations box doubles, your first entry, and your first entry only. Derrick Innovations box, double entered cars, your first entry only. Bring him to the staging lanes, please. Bruce Jenkins, 490 the dial, Summit Side. There's Michael Crowell.
So we can, by process of elimination, the other one had to have been Steven.
I believe so. But there's Tyler also. There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them.
But that is a former Best in Show winner. The Crowell Chevelle dialed 655.
Got a little excited in the right-hand lane. 15 thou red. Bruce Jenkins, you're a winner. 30 up front, dead on with a 4, 34 total on the free shot at the racetrack. Right inside, Lee Newmeyer, the man from Shelby, Ohio, 572. In the Chevrolet Vega, looks over and sees, oh, this last name. He gonna get me. He gonna get me good. Cody Shonellamy. Going with that. Cody Shonellamy. 491 in the left-hand lane. They're telling me it's Shonellmeyer. Ladies, that does not say that. Oh, you have more screen space. It cuts it off. Got you. So Shonellmeyer. So Cody Shonellmeyer. I'm going to forget that coming back around for his next entry. I already know how it's going to go. .004 to the good for Lee Newmeyer. 004 red for Cody Newmeyer. 004 20 thou under is your winner.
Rob Stacy, Summit Side. 512 to dial in. Looks over the right-hand shoulder at Warren, Ohio's Gary Davis. 2007 American 474 the target on the Valley Auto Group lane. So yeah, probably here after round 1 we'll have a winner for our best in show. We're still looking for the best working wreck.
Best working wreck. There's some good ones out there, though. There's a lot of good ones. You got to pay attention. And we don't mean best, like wrecked driver. It's the car itself,
Yeah.
not the actual driver.
Yeah,
And not the performance either. Because I would have won that years ago.
Right.
Oh, Gary Davis rolled the beam. Got her in deep. See how this works out. It don't. It simply does not. So Rob Stacy gets the free shot. 12 up front, 11th out under as Davis had some issues. We'll get him handled and settled in just a second.
Yeah, it sounds like something went awry maybe in the transmission. It knocked the pre-stage beam out, and then when he went to go let go of the button and the car tried to move, it didn't.
And it made not a good noise. At least from here, it sounded pretty rough.
It done got.
I hate when that happens. But we got her fired up. We have reverse.
So he is backing up, so drivers, stay with your cars. We should be right back at it here in just a second. As the next pair is going to be, looks like Amanda Braskett and our boy Mikey found a hot rod.
Marty?
Yep, that
What's
is
he
Mikey.
in?
Yep, I saw him get out of it in the lanes. That's Mikey.
But who's it? Oh, it's
the Rankle ride.
It's the Rankle ride, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be Amanda Braskett and Mike Matty Jr. Your next pair coming up.
What's the name of his new hot rod again?
The Barnyard Animal.
The Barnyard Animal. So
Yeah.
when that debuts, that could qualify for maybe the best working wreck in the future.
Well, we were talking about the name thing. That just take that thing down to a Immokalee. It'd probably win the Bug Award.
Right, it probably would.
So Amanda Braskett, Summit Side 673. Mike Matty Jr. Sullivan, Ohio, in the John Rankle Prepared Dragster 485 Valley Side.
Oh, speaking of car names, the one in the left-hand lane's got a good car name, too. The old Beaver Trap.
Ah, yes, the Trap. Yeah, I had the privilege to wheel that hot rod just 2 weeks ago up in Michigan. The performance lackluster, but the times were good.
That poor scooter.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the scooter.
That poor scooter.
Yeah.
It's one of those if you know, you know kind of deals. But Marty and Braskett, here we go.
Yeah, Matty got down to 8 there at the 250K until Pushrod exited stage right
Yeah.
on the walling machine.
They stopped pushing.
There's Amanda 002.
Oh!
Mike Matty 005. 3,000 going to separate him. Top end. It's going to go to Mike Matty Jr. 005. Dead 05 total. What's up?
He's really good.
Yeah. No matter what he jumps in, he's the best.
I was calling him Marty Moneymaker the other week. He keeps on keeping on. And for Amanda Braskett, 002, can't get there by 29 thou. She actually checked out. She goes 98 miles an hour. And Mike Marty, 5 dead 5 total. Next pair, right-hand side, Fred Squires, 628 for Fred. And Chad Thompson, 664 for Chad.
Right here, buddy. Oh, did you call the pair already?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I did your job.
Yeah, just run her.
I did your job, don't worry.
Yep, that's...
There's the other crowd, so the other one had to have been Tyler.
Yeah, so this is Steven Crow. We're going to forget by...
There's a crowd of Kraus.
Yeah, we're going to forget by re-entry round.
Yes. Well, if they add in the system, it'd be.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, we have-
Stephen Crow, right side 481, and Miss Mariah Hunter. Woodburn, Indiana, 95 S10 for Wire Designs, 657 Summit Lane.
Yup. See that this one has a name too. This is Spice. Her name is Spice.
See, I never knew that. So is there a backstory on that?
Just pumpkin spice color.
Ah, okay.
So-
I was going to mention the tape deck in the center console.
So I do think this truck belongs in the best appearing conversation, but definitely has the best feature.
Yes, the 90s S tape deck center console, as Mariah will be your winner. She is 17 up front, and she'll go one above 4 as Stephen Crowell is 1 red and 12 thou over.
I don't think there's a race car on property that has Hank in the center console. It's straight up cassette deck of Hank Williams Jr. is in the center console of that truck.
John Vergotts Jr., Erie, Pennsylvania, 469, and Jaden Mays, Valley Side, 472. as we are cruising through round 1, Derek Innovations box. We have called box doubles, your first entry only. Box doubles, your first entry only. We should have you in the staging lanes. John Vergatz Jr., Jaden Mays going to lock and load here round 1. Main event Saturday. Vergatz Jr., 004 red. And will receive the win for Jaden Mays, 14 and 6 thou under. Vergatz 4 red and 3 under. 300s under.
I know I'm turning on the live feed for this conversation, but did you see what Ryan Burkle texted you?
No.
I'm just going to show you it, and then you can have the live reaction.
I love you, boo-boo.
Burkle, there's kids out here, okay?
Yeah, I can't say that over the air.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'll whisper in your ear later. John O. Gerber, Shreve, Ohio, Summit Side, 6'11", and Gerald Harper in the Camaro, 6'44". Jono rocking the OG Determination plate off of his father Chevelle. And this is not pretty. TJ, what do you think out there?
Well, no one really wanted to win, but someone had to.
Right.
And Gerald Harper just, I guess he wanted maybe too much.
Well, he was 40, and he was better of the two.
40, take 42 to Buster out 10 thou, had to take 32 or less. Jono, I mean, stuck her dead on. Got half of it figured out. 064 dead 9. 73 total. Got him.
Get that man a cigarette.
Got him.
Next pair, Summit Side, no name, dialed 612. And Seth Feaster, stuck in a duster, 92 S10 out of Salem, Ohio, 654.
Also, if you know, you know. Kind of deal right there.
Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I love that man.
The Feaster family, top tier peoples.
Yes.
Joel, Jim, Seth.
Yeah, so James and Seth and I are gonna with the contributions of Ricky Kayat, we're gonna be making a trip to Stanton, Michigan next month for the OG 50. So have your cameras out for that one. And Summit Side is 17, and he's got 300 in his pocket. Should be, could be, it's all Chevy Nova here, 17 and 2 above, taking 44. Feaster was 47 and 3 above 8 as he put it in park at 98 miles an hour and could not pull the rabbit out of the hat.
Did we just go to 450 feet on the burnout?
Yep, Double O Dumpling went long. As Al Tucci would say, big smoky burnout. John Croc, Summit Side, Oregon, Ohio, the 16 American dialed 480. Gonna get hunt down by Double O Dumpling, Zach Smith. Smith, 455 right side.
Go for us. Ice is now available at the ice truck. Ice is now available at the ice truck. So we had the ice truck at the slop truck. So now have ice at the slop truck. And Zach Smith got the tires too hot. Clips at 13 thou red. As John Croc gonna be making a Facebook video at the big end after that one.
Marco Abruzzi, Summit Side, for Abruzzi Transmissions and Converters, Warren, Ohio, 476. And Bulldog Cat Dog, Ricky Atkins, Milan, Ohio. That is a extended version of a Mini Cooper. A Mini Cooper on a dragster chassis. You gotta love it. 494.
It's a cat dog.
It's Cat Dog, baby. Bulldog in the Cat Dog. Ricky turns at 29 red. And the win will go to Marco at Bruzzi, 11 and 8 thou under. Marco Polo moves into round 2, as that'll bring up Clint Payton. Newcastle, Pennsylvania, 95 Monte Carlo, 529. And Chase McKay. Gibraltar, Michigan. In the Camaro, 606 Valley Side.
So I got a message from somebody, a fan out there. We were playing Kurt Angle earlier. They thought the national anthem was playing. They took their hat off.
Come on, man. Come on.
I mean, it's fair. It's kind of close, but, you know.
I take my hat off for it, too. So, Chase McKay, right side. Brucey's looking to fight him later. He was calling him out. McKay, 002. He's got 18 thou stuffed away. Payton's 20 playing catch-up. And Chase McKay, 2 dead, 7, 9 thou package for Chase McKay. As Payton is 20 dead, 7. Not going to happen.
So this thing in the left-hand lane, the Toyota, or the Datsun, I should say.
The Datsun, baby.
It's not a wreck, but it's like the coolest thing out here. It's one of the coolest things out here. The Mini Cooper's obviously abnormal, but this Datsun, man, it just works.
So you're saying now we got to add a cool car award?
I mean,
obscure vehicle of the weekend?
Obscure vehicle of the weekend. There you go.
Alan Moore, Brunswick, Ohio, 488. Yeah, Ted Barnes bringing the group down from Canada.
The Black Sheep Award.
Ooh.
There we go. The Black
I
Sheep,
like that.
The Black Sheep Award.
That's a nice twist. I like that.
The winner gets a copy of Chris Farley's Black Sheep. What do you say? Well, the Datsun's in a bit of a hole. Alan Moore in the right-hand lane's in control. 25, dead on with a 6. That is 31 total, taking 27th out as Barnes misses it to 54, dead 4. 58 total, ain't gonna work.
No, it's not. As Elizabeth Solomon's Summit side, Harrison, Ohio, 469.
John Rank.
John Rankle in the Dodge Dakota, 602.
We won't know until after.
Solomons and Rankle. Solomons turns it 2,000 red, hands the win over to John Rankle, who's 11. And dead on with 2 zeros. Absolutely dead bananas. 11 total for John Rankle. He'll move on. That'll bring up, I believe, is one of the Leisures. Billy Leisure?
Yeah, I think it's Billy Leisure. It looks like the scoop I saw yesterday.
So 484 Summit side for Leisure, and Frankie McCullough, Sheffield, Ohio, the American, dialed 482.
Because Ryan Leisure has the J.P. Schuster painted, like, wild-colored one, I believe.
Yes, he does. Once again, folks, we called box doubles. It is for your first entry only. It is for your first entry only. So once you run your first entry in box, you can park it until we call your color. So first entry only for box doubles. You should be in the staging lanes. That's something I shouldn't have done now. A lot of people just come back up.
So Frankie and Leisure, here we go. Frankie McCullough, Dale out there, 003 in the right-hand lane, taking 14 thou to bust around 4 thou more. Leisure, your winner, 13 and 15 thou under, beats the 3 and 19 thou under, and that 4 thou difference in breakout goes to Billy Leisure.
Chad Barton, Summit Side, Elyria, Ohio, the 74 Vega, 593. Oh, it's a hometown throwdown. Austin Lenz also hangs his hat. Hope he doesn't hang it. Yeah, hangs his hat in Elyria. Yeah, don't say it. So Lens 590. Oh wow! So it's a hometown throwdown, and it is a gentleman's joust.
Oh, heads up, drag.
It's a gentleman's
Is there a
joust.
first gentleman's joust of the
593.
day?
Yes. Ah, look, my niece made it up to race control.
The very first joust of the day.